Good morning, Americans. Here is your favorite alien and Bubba on Wednesday, March 31st, 2021. And today's comment is, where do we go from here? And I need your comments on this. So if you read this video, let me know. Where do we go from here? If you're African Americans, what do you want? And you can't say to be black. That is not the answer. If you're Caucasian, what do you want? And you can't say leave the status quo because that's not the answer. If you're Asian, say what do you want? And if you're any other pigmentation, say what do you want? If you're a he, she, or what's it, let me know what do you want. And for those of you in factions, like AOC, with your Green Deal stuff, and you're wanting this and wanting that, and by the way, the voting faction, what exactly do you want your vote to do? Do you know what voting is? A whole bunch of you don't understand the word voting. It does not mean vote for Democrats. That is not what voting is. It does not mean vote for guys like Warnock or John Ossoff. That is not what voting is. You got to understand what your vote means before you decide to vote. And people misuse the vote. That's why you need the IDs. I got no problems with the law here in Georgia because I want to present my vote for who I am, not for what I believe in. Because a vote is not to vote for what you believe in. A vote is for what is good for the society at the time. Okay? And you can't say that if you're African American and you believe in black, that's going to be 100% of your vote. Or if you're a conservative, you believe in conservative issues, and no matter what the issue is, it's going to be that way or the highway. Same with the right-wing guys like the Republicans. Your vote depends on the issue, and some of the issues are going to be centrist, some are going to be rightist, and some are going to be leftist. But you have to know the limits of each one. It's like you're in a two-lane highway, and you're on the double yellow line, okay? So you got the white line on the right and the white line on the left. This is what voting is. And I don't think a lot of you that are hearing this understand what I'm talking about or comprehends what I'm talking about because nobody's taught you that. Everybody's taught you how to be this and that and hate and how to take advantage of people. That's what they teach you, whether it's the school system or your parents. Look at the school system in college, especially schools like Berkeley. They teach liberal the way of thinking liberal, and that's not the way it is. Your way of thinking should be ingenuity yours. And you shouldn't be 100% of this, 100% of that. You should be 60% in the center and 15% to the right, 15% to the left, and the other 10% as you see with the issue. But you should at least be 60 to 70% in the center. That's the only way your society is going to be working. Are you still going to have dissension? Yeah, but keep it at 2%. If it's any higher than that, then you got a serious problem with your society. And your dissent here is like 50 to 60% dissenting. No matter whose party it is. And that's the problem with politics. A person who is the president of the United States represents the United States, doesn't represent the Republicans and doesn't represent the Democrats. Do you understand what I'm talking about, Americans? Really? And you have to change your society here in America to be human. So it's an American society, but it's a human society. So Then you can go over to Great Britain, and if they change your society to be human, you'll have the same way. Because you're going to have to eliminate the stuff. You're going to have to form a parliamentary government eventually to take care of all your issues. Defense and interstellar situations. You're going to need that. But you can't even do that with your own nation states right now. You don't have a international way of doing things here. You call it diplomacy. I call it politics. And there's a difference between diplomacy and politics. China does a lot of politics. The United States does a heck of a lot of politics. There's no diplomacy in there. And there's no interest either. Oh, we got to look after our national interest. Really? Until you realize that's a way of thinking that's been dead for centuries. You are going nowhere. This is your favorite alien, and Bubba, good day.